And we're off and recording.
There it is, right?
Cool.
Actually, you know what? Let me change my name.
Isn't your name Gerald Jackson?
How's that? Does it change?
No,
I didn't see any change. Oh, there you go,
Oh, there
Jerry.
you go.
Gerald Jackson.
It didn't say Jerry now?
It
Yep.
says Jerry in Michigan.
Yeah, it doesn't say it on my screen.
I screened Gerald Jackson.
That's funny.
Bruce, what's going up in Clarksburg?
Still a bit of snow on the ground. It's warming up a little bit. I'd like to get my bike brought home for the summer, but I can't because there's a 3-foot snowdrift in front of the garage.
uh-oh.
So
You
But we
keep
finally got rid of all our snow.
good.
Yeah, ours is finally gone too. And it's not going to return.
Ours too.
I think
Bruce,
they're
did
actually
you?
forecasting flurries here tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, heat wave.
That sucks.
Bruce, did you see that thing I posted on Jerry's Facebook? The motorcycle with the snowplow attachment?
Yes, I did see that. I think I need to borrow that this year.
You may need that.
Yeah, I figured out that was a coordinated effort by somebody besides you.
I don't have the skills.
And you got her to have me send a picture to her. Too much
You say
fun.
you were had?
I was had. Yep, I was had.
Well, guys, I did the tail of the dragon today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was raining, and I had to do it in my F-350 dually diesel. Much easier on a motorcycle than it is.
I can't imagine doing that on a truck like that.
My wife Carol was with me, and she said, "Are your arms tired yet?"
I had the fortune of doing that with Carlton in a what was it, a BMW convertible. Boy, that was a lot of fun. It really was. Didn't quite get the pedals to drag on the convertible, but it sure hung those curves.
I'm sure
No, but I'll bet you got close.
Oh, Carlton was complaining we weren't going fast enough.
Did you have any tires squealing?
Oh, a couple times.
Well, I was gonna say, you're getting close then.
Yeah, and he's like, there you go. That's where you need to be. He was backseat driving the whole way. It was funny. Absolutely funny. So what do we, I've given in and I'm drinking, what did I put in here? Jameson tonight. So
Very good.
water.
Goose IPA.
I got Cuervo 1800.
Not bad.
Ooh.
just a Miller beer.
Two Lad Chardonnay.
Guinness.
What was yours again, Harry or Hank?
Guinness. Nice
Oh.
cold glass of Guinness.
You do go by Hank, right?
Nope. Never did, never will.
What is it Harold?
It
Is it
is.
Harold?
Yep.
I saw a nickname somewhere, but my apologies.
That's all right.
Terry, you got
told
whiskey?
me worse. Shut up, Terry.
Oh, he's got a white of some sort.
I think
Mike,
Terry's
Mike's
okay.
eating something that looks awful good.
I was going to say, Mike's eating dinner, it looks like.
Maybe
Oh,
do we take him off mute and see how it tastes?
I think he's
There he
enjoying
goes. Get that off there.
Doesn't want to
Cheers to
share.
you, Mike. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to Mike.
Cheers to Mike.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Harold. Harold,
Yes, sir.
are you going to your retirement group tomorrow?
My retirement group tomorrow?
Yeah.
What group is that?
Some retirement group from the sheriff's office down there.
No, I was with the city.
Well, maybe it is the city. They meet in West Ashley on Thursday. Anyway, Bruce said he's going, and if you're going, he wanted to run into you.
Oh, I'd love to see him. No, tell him we meet every Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning to have coffee at the Berry Patch.
Well, he's going to be there tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, Harold just said Thursday.
Yeah. But they have something else in
Oh,
mind.
that's right. I'm sorry. He's going to be there Thursday.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be here tomorrow.
I may see him then.
Okay.
We don't have beer then, just coffee.
Irish coffee?
Maybe.
I had one of those the other night. That was nice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Debbie and I went out for a ride Saturday night, and it was a little cooler than we dressed. So after about an hour of riding, we stopped into a little bar and got ourselves some dinner, but we started out dinner with an Irish coffee to warm back up.
Ooh. Nice
But it was
choice.
nice to get out. We put about 100 miles on, had a good time.
Good for y'all.
So trying to figure out how many more miles I can get before the 23rd of June.
What's the 23rd of June?
I'm going to ride to Toronto back to the International Convention.
Oh, you had a lots of riding time.
And then get back and actually Rory and Judy, I was going to talk to you. I haven't talked to Debbie yet, but since she's going now and we wanted to put a little extra into there, I'm contemplating maybe we'd come over on the 30th and leave on the 1st instead of the 2nd.
On Sunday? We can do that. I haven't made the ferry reservations yet. I'm going to do that next week. So we can do that if you want to. That's not a problem with us.
I will check if she's okay with that because I'm going to get
Okay.
back probably about noon on the 28th from Toronto. So that's the hope anyway.
I think the ferry, the times are the same. I don't think they changed it on the weekend. So we would be leaving out of Muskegon at 10:15 on Sunday morning then.
Yeah, that would give us just a
So-
little extra time to get up to Fairbanks in time and still be able to stop and do some things like with your brother and stuff and whatever.
Yeah,
So,
we can do that. Yeah,
let me make sure with her it's okay with
Yeah,
her.
I will. Well, we're going to see you Sunday anyway.
I think I'll change oil then on the 29th or something like that.
Okay, well, we'll see you Sunday, so we can find out then if she wants to do that.
Okay, cool.
So y'all taking the high-speed ferry across to Milwaukee?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we live just south of Muskegon, so it's
The ferry's 10 minutes away.
10 minutes from our house, so
Oh, my
we'll take that across to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I've taken that.
For the rest of you, my
That's fun ride.
apologies. What I'm talking about, we're talking about our trip we're going to do this summer to Alaska and back. And my wife recently decided she was going to go with us on the first leg of it anyway. So first 10 days of it. So
brave soul.
So I might have to behave a little bit more than I was going to.
Just for the first 10 days.
Although Judy usually keeps me pretty well aligned too. Well, I just as a matter of conversation starter here, guys, I was thinking about trying to throw together a ride on behalf of the club, and then of course we can invite whoever we want to for some time this fall. And haven't really put a lot of thought into it yet. And so for fun, I've downloaded our addresses, had to do some fixing and updating, and out of our membership database, and I mapped that. And so I thought maybe y'all enjoy seeing that, because then I could kind of figure out from there what might be an appropriate place to generally meet, so we had a big turnout or as best turnout as possible.
Did you do lines where everybody intersects?
Let me share that. Actually, let me just share it as a desktop. Maybe that'd be better. Is that up there okay?
Yep.
There it is.
A map.
Well, here's where our current list of active members are from,
Oh, wow.
and which is kind of fun. Let me move this up a little bit. Yeah, right in there. So that's kind of where we are. Those of us that are listed, there's 17 of us listed. I still got to make a couple phone calls because I'm a little unsure on 2 of the people. On
Looks
the
like
active list.
someplace in West Virginia.
And now if I throw in the associates, and I might have an error or 2 in these locations, but close anyway. That's our associates so far too.
Looks like they got a long drive from the West Coast.
Well, I'm expecting before we actually charter that one of these 2 up here is going to turn into an active one too.
They
Good.
still have a long drive.
Well, I don't know. I was just kind of looking at this, and I'm thinking about places I haven't been and where it might be fun and attractive to go to. And I was kind of thinking there's some awful nice riding in Kentucky right here in the eastern part of Kentucky.
Yeah, there
Oh.
is.
Missouri has some good rides too.
Where does?
Missouri and Arkansas.
Oh, right over in here?
Yeah.
Arkansas, I've got some really nice rides that I've been sent some information about that would be a lot of fun too. I don't know. What do y'all think?
What month are you looking at?
Oh, probably September, October, something in there. I don't know.
My wife's due for hip surgery in August, so I may not be able to go no matter where it is.
You know, I heard the do part. I didn't hear the hip surgery first. I thought, whoa.
Not me, my wife.
So I don't know. What do you think, guys? I think that'd be kind of fun to do, and I'm just
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I wonder how much turnout we'd have, but it'd be kind of fun to do
Right
it.
about there.
What's that?
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea. I would vote for something in October, though.
Like
Yeah,
around
I
the
would
first
vote
part-
for October.
Like first part of October?
Yeah.
You want it colder?
It's not bad. It's not, you get good riding in October.
So what do y'all think about
It depends
either
on your
Kentucky or Arkansas? What do you think?
Either one are beautiful.
Yeah.
It would be good. So would Tennessee.
Yeah. Tennessee would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's where I am right now.
Gonna say, Jerry, I gave you that booklet with a map from Arkansas.
Yeah, and I've got some stuff that was sent to me recently from that I'd signed up for somehow on the internet too. I think I tagged you on it too, but I'm not sure. We're gonna have to get a page with links to those things. There's some cool online sites for different locations. Like there's a neat one for all of this area between Tennessee and North Carolina, South Carolina, in that area. It's got all sorts of neat day rides planned in there. There's another one that Rory found with down there near Athens, Ohio. There's some really cool rides. And there's another
The windy nine.
on our website. What's that?
The windy nine.
Yeah. So anyway,
Do you have Bruce on there?
yeah, he's right in this area here.
Oh, I thought he was a little further north.
Bruce is right up in one of these dots in here. Are you on here, Bruce?
I'm on there. That should be me right there.
The one I got highlighted?
Yep.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Glenda, is it Glenda that's right near you?
No, Mike Atkins.
Yeah,
Is
Mike's
near
right
me.
here.
And then the Atkins family, Kenton
Blair's
Atkins.
Blair's up there too, isn't he?
He's in Owen Sound. Blair is in there. He'd be the blue one, likely.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm missing somebody up here then too. Then
So it's you can't see my arrow, but yeah. And then Glenda is the far north one. Yep, that's
I
her.
might have her mislisted because I think she's planning on being a regular member, but I got to straighten that all out here soon. So, and we got one person up British Columbia. We see Otto once in a while, and that's where he's at. I didn't realize there was somebody right next. This is Linda up here, okay? I
Right.
didn't realize that there's somebody, he's participated once or twice. Baker, I think is his last name. He's right in here. He's one of our newer guys. He's right in that area. I didn't realize we had that large of a contention out here in the California area. We got 6 people out in that area. One's in Nevada. Larry is, I don't know if I've seen Larry online yet. He's just joined us there in February. He's the secretary for IFMR North America. Real nice guy. He's going to be at the international convention. Then there's these 4 or 5 people there in California. We got 2 down in Florida. By the way, I got a message from, this is Brian, okay? And Brian sent up to me a message, said, unhappy hours. What his response was back to me. He's got to work tonight in one of his rotations for his residency. He's in the psych ward tonight, so. So he's probably getting the same experience, right?
Yeah.
You can get plenty of that here.
So it's kind of,
we won't charge him.
to see this, to me anyway. I don't know about you guys. I think it's kind of cool. I think we're in for a lot of interesting things over the years as we get this going. I'm getting kind of anxious about it now. I really am. So I need to get and call a couple of these people that we haven't heard from much to make sure. Haven't heard from Mickey in a while, and this is where Mickey and Jeff live, right here. And I want to make sure we haven't lost her. She went away for a while because she got into a time zone thing. She's been working up in Alaska quite a bit. She works for an Alaska company now, so she's been traveling quite a bit up in there. But anyway, and then one of our guys up here, Maine, I think he's selling his house. We haven't heard from Bill in quite a while, but he's been on travel for more than a year now. And Bill, I don't know where he's going to land. He has family up in Alaska too, so I'm not sure how much time he spends up there. But he's been all over the world since. In fact, he was in Australia right after I was last year. Anyway, really cool looking thing. We haven't heard from Tudo in a while. By the way, I'm going to spend, it looks like I'm going to spend 5 weeks in Guatemala this fall.
No way.
Yeah, from about the 1st of November till mid-December. And in the middle of that, I might fly over and he's invited me over. I might fly over and ride a weekend with him. I might have to grit my teeth and ride a Harley.
Yeah, Jerry, when you're in Guatemala, is that an I mission?
Why would you want
Well,
to?
the first one would be a week I mission. Not a week, it's about 4 days, but the whole trip will end up being about a week's time.
Could you send me that information again, please?
Beg your pardon?
Could you send me that information? I've got somebody who hasn't said outright no. And she's like an eye technician or.
Oh, really? That would be great.
Well,
hey,
she
by
has.
the way, y'all could help me with that. Talk to your eye doctors and see if there's anybody interested in participating like that. The cost ends up being about $2,000. It's about $1,000 or whatever in airfare, and then the ground cost is about $1,000 there between the hotels we stay at and the other stuff we have to rent and stuff. It's a fascinating trip, which I'll get a description together. But I'm looking for eye doctors now and translators. It's looking like Amanda, Amanda Windle, our member. She's from right in here, is where she lives. And Amanda's planning on going with me as one of our translators, English to Spanish translators. What I'm planning to do there is I'm planning on doing that eye mission first week. And then there's a really nice immersion Spanish school in Antigua, Guatemala, that I'm planning on spending 3 weeks at. And then I'll go on we have a medical mission there as well. Just remind y'all, Antigua's like right here near Guatemala City. Then it's an 11-hour drive up this road this way and back across this way until right in here we get to our clinic up in the mountains.
Oh, yes.
Whatever.
Hey, Jerry, email me that information again, and I'll take it, show it to a couple of people who may or may not be interested. But the worst they can say is no.
Would you do me a favor and remind me next week if that hasn't come out by next week?
Sure.
Because I'm actually working this week. I fly out Thursday, and I'm in Chicago for 2 days giving a deposition. So my mind's a little bit on that right now. But yeah, I will put something together and send it to the club as a whole, actually. Also, I'm getting ready to start doing my outreach for all that. And And the first level I'm making for eye doctors and second level translators.
Is this going to be a global grant?
The whole the actual clinic is a result of multiple different grants over time. Most of them Rotary of one sort or other. We have support in Florida. We have support up in Wisconsin, Iowa, and Michigan that are going on in that. And then we did a major thing. We have a banker out of Missouri that's been funding the buildings and the sites and stuff. We got 2 buildings now. So that's no Rotary money for that part of it. But we did complete, what got me involved was with the completion of a where I went in and put in the remote medicine thing. And then it fell apart, basically. So anyway, but Tudo lives right down here. Y'all remember Tudo. And I'm really kind of looking forward to doing something like that. Fly over for a weekend and spend a weekend with him or something. It'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, he invited you and said he'd have one of his bikes ready for you.
Yeah, he did. But that was last year, and I wasn't prepared for that one. This one I'm more prepared for. So I got to get a hold of him again, get his interest back up in us. Anyway, really cool, don't you think?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to stop the sharing. Unless anybody's got any specific questions, I'm going to stop sharing. A little light tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
There's really no need to mute you guys. There's only a few of us, and so Bruce and John, if you wanted to pull that mute off, it's really nice you're doing it, but there's nothing going on to speak of. Mike, same thing.
TR, where are you?
Terry.
He's out on the poach.
Yeah, but where is the poach located?
Terry, you're in Tennessee, aren't you? No, not on sound or on a microphone tonight? Terry? Okay.
That's not me.
I think he started early.
I think he started real early.
I think I should have started early. Oh, what else? Anybody want to talk about tonight?
I did put a notice on the IFMR Facebook page that if you're coming on the spring ride, the guaranteed reservation for hotel rooms ends this week. If you wait till after this week, they will offer you that room rate if the room is available.
How many people you got coming right now?
I haven't counted. I think we got about 10 or so.
Well, that's not true.
And then,
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get some more. It's some beautiful, beautiful country.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
wish we could go. I'm giving up 5-6 weeks of my summer, and I refuse to give up any more.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you're not giving it up.
I am.
We're just relocating to a different area for temporary.
And Rory, you're always welcome to come solo.
No, he has to be here.
So,
Oh, it's Memorial Weekend. It's a family weekend, so.
understand.
Get them on motorcycles.
Yeah,
Anybody
right.
else on the video tonight that's going with John on the trip?
What was that? Ned?
is?
Bruce,
I think there's
I
about
missed that, Jerry.
5 or 6 coming
I
from.
just asking who else. You guys got a solid. You and Bruce have a solid task. Then you got to work on Quinn to get him into our club.
Already starting it on it.
All right.
And I know
And if there's a financial issue, we got money for that. So
if the right person asks him, I think he will join.
who's the right person?
Anybody other than me or his father.
I've worked on him a little bit. So, John, it's squarely in your lap. You hear me?
Tell Mill.
Contact?
Hey, John.
Who do I
John,
need to
tell-
contact?
John.
Go
John,
ahead,
have you
Lori.
met Quinn? Have you met Quinn Acton, an 18-year-old son of a Rotarian in Owen Sound?
Oh, didn't he write that crotch rocket a few years ago with us?
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's coming on this trip.
Yes,
He is.
Yes, he is.
Well,
He's
we'll
excited. He's got a secret that I'm not sure he shared with his mom and dad yet.
Oh yeah.
I think Dad's coming.
Has he shared, Bruce?
Yeah. Yeah. The secret is for you guys.
Ah,
So yes, Quinn is coming, Kenton is coming, and Christine is coming. So there's 3 of the Actons coming from Owen Sound.
I'm a little lost. Is Christine the daughter or Kenton's wife?
Kenton's wife.
Okay, because we need to work on his daughter too. She'd be good in our club. She would be good. Actually, for that matter, Christine would be good in our club. You know.
That's right.
So, John, you're in charge. If it takes a little extra alcohol, I'll pay for it.
That's
I'm there. I'm there.
Did he reach
He's 18
21?
years old. No.
Did he reach
Actually,
21?
he's either 19 or 20 now.
Well, he can't drink yet, so no alcohol.
We'll take him to Canada.
There you go.
You know, but the spring ride is so hard to schedule between everybody's district conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You're
I
not
don't
going
know
to
if
get
you
everybody. That's just the way life is in that thing.
Yeah.
and you know
I
we
tell
got international. I know my district secretary can't make it because it's Memorial Weekend and she's in charge of the parade. I don't know. May have to look later in the year other than spring.
That time of year, April, May, June, is so tough. I remember trying to plan events as governor, and our district has both Canada and U.S. clubs, and so there's some conflict of certain holidays between the two of those and stuff, and then the international throws in its convention, and you know they get kind of dicey with us governor types if we throw anything within 2 weeks of that. And then we try and throw in a district assembly, and then a conference and everything else, and it's quite a thing. And our district also has a fairly large Jewish component that has its own holidays you try and dice around. And I'll tell you, it's kind of dicey through that period of time.
We have the assembly in fall.
Do you?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. We have it after International Assembly, and I think it's much earlier than April, May. I think it's like March.
Well, International Assembly, they finally moved up quite a ways, which is great.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know it. It's only been about 15 years ago. They had it in April.
Did
I
they?
couldn't imagine. International Assembly, for everybody else, is where governors get their absolute final training, if you will. And it's currently out in San Diego where it's done. But back when it was in Nashville, they had it in April, believe it or not. And it's like, how they got anything done, I don't know. But the sequence then is, in ours, as you come back from the International Assembly, our district people get together for their final planning. I'm going to be trainer this next year, so I'll be involved with that. And then we start doing pre-training for pets, then we hit pets, then we hit district assembly, boom, 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 the way it goes. So it's kind of a dicey part of the year.
We took the pressure off in our district, or we're in the process now. We've taken the grants training, and we have now put it online so that anybody that needs to be trained to be qualified for grants training can go any time of day. They can go to the district website. They watch 3 videos and they take 3 quizzes. And if they pass the quizzes, they're considered qualified.
You want to share that with me sometime? Wait until we see how this.
You can actually get to it on our district website. I'll send you the link.
That'd be great because I'm pushing right now to move us forward in some of that stuff.
Well, it wasn't done without much wailing and gnashing of teeth and rending of garments, because we've never done it that way. But they're not lengthy, but they cover the topic. So I will send that to you, Jerry. I think Terry's trying to say something.
Yeah, Terry, we're not hearing you at all. I don't know if you got your mic off or what's the deal here.
Nothing.
Yeah, we see your mouth moving, and that's about it. My apologies.
Sign language, Jerry. Sign language.
I think it's time for a toast to Terry. Toast to Terry.
Those are Terry.
Terry.
Love you, pal.
Out of wine.
Any more formal toasts? I might be missing a few. I don't know.
I'm out of wine, so I'm done.
Uh-oh.
I think I poured a little bit too much of the Jameson into this, and I'm getting it down. I'm feeling it.
Now, Judy, are you out, or is your glass empty?
Well, no, my bottle is empty. I have plenty of wine. I'm just not going to open another one.
Why do you
All
think
right.
we put it in
I have limits.
Judy, it's only 7:30. Why another half an hour?
Well, we had to have some wine this afternoon. We were out working in the yard, and finally were able to get outside and do some yard work. So we started earlier.
Oh, who
So now
did
I'm
we
done.
lose?
We just came back from Traverse City with a case and a half of wine, so we have plenty.
We just lost somebody, didn't we? David.
Yeah, we did.
So, Keith, you're on a travel trip, huh?
I am. Last week at this meeting, I was in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Tonight, I'm in Sevierville, Tennessee. Next Tuesday, I will be in Paducah, Kentucky.
You carrying
On
your bike
purpose?
or something?
I've got a fifth wheel trailer.
Okay.
So I don't have the bike with me, but we're on I'm going out to Bentonville, Arkansas in a couple of weeks for my granddaughter's wedding. So we're just making a few stops on the way.
Very nice.
Yeah. Well, our son's getting married on Friday.
Ah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
congratulations.
Well, man,
No, it was kind of a last minute thing.
Did you just find
No,
out
she's
too?
not expecting.
No.
You just find out too?
No, we've known about it for a couple of weeks, but we're going over tomorrow, Thursday afternoon, and then we're going to babysit for the weekend while they go away for a little bit. So, yeah,
Will you tell Mike congratulations?
I will.
Very glad.
It's only about time. They've been together for 8 years, so it's time for them to get married.
I would think so.
Oh, I got to bring that banner to you too, Jerry.
Yeah, that's cool. We got some time. I'm just gonna use that.
That and the backrest for that seat. I found it. I forgot to bring it.
I don't know if I've got that here. I'm on the wrong computer. I've been working on redesigning our. Did I already share that with you? I've been working on redesigning the IFMRNA symbol.
No,
I've never liked the symbol, and neither
Well,
has
I don't either.
a number of other people.
Do I get an iron-on patch?
Beyond the people that are latched onto it, and the good news is Rotary International doesn't like it either. But
All right.
Good.
I don't know about you guys. I always thought I was an astronaut riding a motorcycle.
I thought it was a bicycle.
I thought it was
Or
a bicycle.
That's what I meant.
I
to say.
never thought it was a motorcycle anyway. So,
You know what? I'm gonna have to look. Maybe I can find that. Here, let me look real quick. This goes back quite a ways here. Let's see if I can find the symbol. Y'all talk about whatever you want, but I thought you might enjoy seeing what we're trying to go towards.
I have a couple of shirts with that old logo on it.
I
Yeah.
do too.
Me too.
Hey, Harold, are you going to be able to come up for the spring ride?
Who are you talking to?
Harold,
Pardon me?
are you going to be able to come up for the spring ride?
if I don't go to Amsterdam, it's the same time I'm supposed to leave for Amsterdam.
Geez, what a choice. Amsterdam or riding with old people?
Well, there's a little bit more involved in it than that.
Speak for yourself.
I'm trying to limit the number of riders, and others feel like we should have a larger group. I don't like real large groups when traveling.
I don't think we're going to have a large one. The good news is the route is almost, at least the first day, is almost impossible to get lost on.
Are you sure?
Loss is half the fun.
I said almost.
Oh, and I've been through that area, the Shenandoah Valley, along the Blue Ridge Parkway and whatnot, Skyline Park. It's beautiful riding. You
Well,
can't go wrong.
I got in contact with a guy in Blacksburg, and he said stay off that as much as possible and go over to 42.
42 is a good road.
Yeah, I've got a bunch there. And then when 42 eventually comes to a T intersection, we'll turn, I think it's Churchville. We'll turn right, we'll go over a mountain pass, which is pretty gnarly, have some lunch, and then we'll hit some pretty back country.
You're killing me here.
I get to do the day 2 recon. That's coming up.
You're killing me. When you thinking about doing the recon?
It depends on the weather.
Yeah.
And, at least 2 weeks out. Now, I had to, Saturday, I was supposed to take some of this police officer training, but I twisted my ankle last week, so I deferred that. So I'll have that training the weekend before we go. So I'll be feeling my oats. But
you got to do a pre-ride on that. Kind of give me a little bit. If I can get away, I'd load my motorcycle up in a trailer and come see you.
Okay. How much notice do you need?
Well, it just depends what else is on my calendar for work, but hey, whatever you figure out. Who's sharing here? Oh, you're sharing.
Not me.
No, this is from TR. Terry.
Terry, what do you got there?
Terry, do that.
Yeah, we can't hear him.
Yeah, he's showing State Route 42.
Is that 42?
Is that the red line?
It must be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a nice route?
It's
yeah.
a great route. I've ridden it a couple of times.
I would guess Terry's sharing some of that in case you want to throw some of that in there, John. Is that what you're doing, Terry? Yep.
Yeah, and that'll take us down to Blacksburg. And like I say, because I'm a wimp and don't want to ride in tornadoes, I didn't do day 2 of the recon. But I'll be doing that in the next couple of weeks. So I'll give you as much advance notice as I can, Jerry.
Yeah, let me know, and I'm maybe willing to hop in, depending on whatever. I have to ask my boss if I can have it off. I've been taking.
Who is she?
He's been giving me a lot of time off lately. No, we need to redefine the word boss here. I will tell you, my boss is a real asshole. Okay, so and I better not be saying that about her. She's the treasurer of the department. And Rory Judy, I've been talking to her still about the bike, and I still get crickets back.
Do you?
So
Well, we might have it this weekend with
We're
us.
planning on riding over this
yeah.
weekend, so we'll have it Sunday at your party. Yeah,
Well, maybe Rory, you might want to ask Debbie to sneak out from the
for a little ride.
Take her for a quick 10-minute ride and tell her how great it is or something.
Good luck.
We need to stack this deck.
Well, just bring her helmet just in case.
There you go. I'll put it in the car just in case. Or, actually, we might even ride the bike over if it's nice.
Yeah. Well, it better be nice. We're gonna ride, and we have to ride home Sunday night, so hopefully
right.
it won't be too cold.
Actually, it's supposed to be sunny and 60s, I think, or
Yeah.
something.
Well, it's only supposed to be in the 50s over here, but that's still fine. So
That's right. My daughter told me sunny and 57. That's not a bad number.
no, we're good.
As long as it's sunny.
Yep.
Wasn't it Bruce that said once he had to go home in like 3 feet of snow?
That was Blair. Right. Blair's right.
Was that Blair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shriner was always good for sending pictures of the springtime rides like that on his way back.
Hey, I'm just getting caught up here on. I didn't realize there was text popping up. I always forget that. Terry, I see that. Yep. Sorry about that, Bell. I don't know. That happened to me in one of these meetings too. Haven't figured that out. Yep. And Mike, yeah, Debbie's a good idea. Debbie, Mike just suggested maybe throwing a logo by Debbie Vance and see what she thinks. I don't know how many of you know Debbie. She lives up there in British Columbia area. In fact, she might be between clubs, and I'd like to snag her for about 6 months.
Yeah.
She's already been active in a e-club at one time.
She just joined the E-Club of Global Trekkers. I tried to get her to join this one, but she joined that one.
Oh, I'm going to go chew her out then. If for nothing other than chew her out, she'll take it fine. Hey, here you go, guys. Let me share this with you. I honestly want to know what you think. This is now
Honestly?
qualifier, okay? Qualifier. This is not approved by anybody or anything yet. Chris likes it and I like it, but we're not locked into anything yet. What do you think?
Doesn't look like an Indian.
Well, my thought is it needed to be orange and black and match some of the Carly colors and have flames.
You can never go wrong with flames.
No.
It
And
doesn't
the only thing on here I don't have approval for is that symbol. I got to track down who owns it on the bike.
Is this the whole world in the background?
This is North America.
North America.
Okay.
What about yellow and blue
For colors?
for colors?
You mean for Rotary?
Yeah.
Blue for the bike.
I don't know.
It's black and a blue, and the a continent in
The Rotary symbol you got to be very damn careful about. You either got to be a solid color or you got to be very specific on the color dyes nowadays. But you know, keeping it two colors like this makes it kind of simple to get it produced without a lot of cost.
Well,
Yeah,
I like
that's
it better
nice.
than what we have now.
It's not a bicycle.
No, it's not. I like it better than what we have now.
What do you think of the concept? I mean, whether or not this is the exact design, what do you think of the concept?
I like it.
Good.
Well, it's a good start. Absolutely.
You don't have to have a person on it.
No.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know that I like the flamey stuff.
Yeah?
I don't know.
That might be too much Jerry in it, to be honest with you.
Well,
I like it.
it's just that's just more of a, to me,
Outlaw.
looks more like an outlaw. Thank you. An outlaw type motorcycle gang to me.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
It's interesting, Ken.
Too big of a jump for bicycles, huh?
I didn't think about that to start with, but I see what you're saying, Judy.
Yeah, it looks like a gang thing. I like having a motorcycle though, so you can see it's a motorcycle. I do. I like that, but
I like
Yeah.
that it's kind of nondescript versus for a particular motorcycle. But
right. I agree with that too. But I just think with the flame things on it, it kind of makes it look like it's outlaw gangish kind of thing.
Well, you got a
actually,
good
getting
point.
rid of the flames part of it might be easier to come up with something that doesn't have a copyright on it.
What is Shutterstock?
Oh, that's just where the image came from. They provide a lot of images that you can get for different things like websites and stuff, and quite a few of them you got to buy. And they put overprints on them to make sure it's protected. But I haven't approached anything about them on that.
Yeah, what's Shutterstock?
Anyway, I kind of like that. You know what?
Hey,
Let me-
Jerry,
What's that?
Kathy just told me she gets free images from Shutterstock.
Yeah, you get to use them, but use them on something like all of our pins, all of our logos, all of our patches, shirts, all that stuff might be a little bit much.
Jerry,
Yeah.
Terry just put a thing on chat there that he has an account there.
Hang on. Let me stop sharing. Terry, what?
Terry had he just put a thing on message there, the chat, that he has an account.
With
With Shutterstock.
Oh, a Shutterstock.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you know if they have limits on whether or not you can use it for the mass group that we'd be going after? I mean, I could see us putting something like this on a T-shirt and selling it. You
I don't
know,
know. He's answering right now.
yeah, that's cool. All right.
Well, if you had Debbie to do it, you wouldn't have any of that to deal with.
Actually, Terry at his group. Did you guys have a T-shirt last year, Terry, or not T-shirt, a shirt at the convention? I don't think so. Did you? The beer guys did.
Little delayed reaction.
Yeah, he said it depends on the author for the particular image. So,
Right.
correct, no shirt, yeah. But you know, I could see us getting to where we have some nice materials that we could end up doing the merchandising. And then, you know, I've already got approval from the other guys at the head of IFMRNA that allows us to do the merchandising for them and make our club some money. Okie dokie. I don't know. I'm glad you got a chance to look at it. So
Yeah.
I'd love to have that in place, but it's not going to happen for the Toronto convention. So we're going to use
Yeah,
up
that's a
some-
little
You know,
quick.
my apologies there, Harold. You haven't seen what our current one for IFMR is. And did you know what IFMR is, Harold? The group?
No.
It's the International Rotary has a number of fellowships around the world, like 40 or 50 of them.
75.
The Fellowship, the Flying Fellowship. It's just purely for fellowship, not the other stuff that Rotary does. And one of those is the Motorcycling Fellowship. And we have a subchapter of that for International Fellowship of Motorcycling Rotarians North America. And so a lot of us, I would say 3/4 of us in the club are also members of that. And we'll try and get a presentation about different fellowships. In fact, we have a president of one of the fellowships on the screen today. Terry's the president of the Whiskey Drinkers Fellowship. Okay?
Good
That's
representative.
that's one of the hot new tickets around. They have quite a following already. They're growing faster than we are by far. Let me see if I can bring up the symbol here.
Jerry, I think there's over 70 fellowships now.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
there's
many?
a bunch.
A couple of years ago, they divided out the special interest groups as something different. Yeah, I'm going to share a screen again so we can go through a couple of these. This one, here we go. Here's the international symbol right here. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to see it, but it's up here in the corner.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. Oh, you know what? Let me go to, instead of that one, let me go to IFMR.
Picture of a real bike.
Real bike. Here's the international symbol. You see it up here?
Oh,
The
yeah.
blue one?
Yeah, that's new.
Actually, no, that's been around for quite a while. It's more the
Really?
European guys. And a number of people use that motorcycle. Maybe we could do something like that. I don't know.
Looks
Here's
good.
what Australia's using, if I can pop that up. They're using the, that's our current symbol there, Harold.
That's basically ours, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same one as us. And it's and you get the idea, it's an astronaut on a bicycle, if you ask me. Got the idea, Harold? But Australia uses that. I think that was one of the European countries that started it. This is kind of fun. The Swiss guys looks like they're using the international symbol. Belgium chapter, they've got another version of the international symbol, just the blue and white thing.
Yeah.
Central America's gone with that as well. I don't know what France is doing. It's not popping up here. Maybe lost the link, huh? Oh, France has got this one here.
I like that one.
Actually, you know what? I'll get a better one up.
Hold on.
It's South America does that one too. But can I swing that over in that corner? I don't know why I'm not getting in that spot.
Yeah,
Well,
not bad.
let me open that separate.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, it's not.
Great
That looks
Britain,
like
what
the
do they
same one
got?
we have.
The one on the right-hand side, right, Jerry?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Great Britain doesn't look like they're sharing what they're doing.
Oh,
Maybe this is it. That's interesting looking. Little
Clearly a
antique.
motorcycle.
That's a little antique looking, whatever that is.
Yeah. I like that other one. That was kind of good.
India. India's gone with this symbol. Italy. Yeah, that didn't work. Netherlands, I think they were. Netherlands has done something like this. That's a
Yeah.
little hard to see that symbol, if you ask
It
me.
is.
Yeah.
It's too small.
Especially when you try to reproduce that on a T-shirt.
New Zealand's going with that site. North America, we saw that. Except I've already killed this image and gone with the international version instead. Europe. They might have been the bicycle source in the first place. Let's see if it pops up here. It looks like it's trying to. Nope.
You like that one?
I like that one.
I like that.
Well, that one we can't pull off anymore. They've got that grandfather, but you can no longer put anything like this, either the lettering
Inside the
or
wheel.
the bike on top of the wheel.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
got-
okay.
You could take that off and put it under the bike.
Yeah.
True.
I wonder if we can get a bike like that symbol maybe, and put it on top of the North America symbol.
Yeah, that would be better.
What was that one? Northern Europe?
Northern, right.
Yes.
Portugal. They've gone with that symbol. Slovenia. You get an idea where we have chapters right now around the world too.
Wow.
I can't read that. Doesn't look like they're showing any symbol at all.
Mm-mm.
South America is kind of where I like myself. I like the way South America did their colors. There's what South America does.
Yeah.
Is there a rotary symbol on that one?
Let's see if I can pop that up.
Doesn't look like it.
Jerry, that looks like the one you were showing before, but it doesn't have the wheel behind it now.
Yeah.
Nope. It is.
Yeah, I don't see the rotary wheel in there.
I don't
No,
know.
it looks like the same bike.
It does look like the same bike, yes. That we saw in that Northern Europe.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, are you seeing this whole screen now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not being able to get into that, but I've got. Let's go back here. I've got a pin from them, and I kind of like that. Except it doesn't show anything rotary. The only thing it says about rotary is Rotarians. That's the only thing on there that says anything about rotary in that.
Right.
But this is kind of the thought. Now that's the same bike, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It's same one that they used in the Northern Europe.
And I like that bike better than I like the other one that you had done with the flames and everything.
Actually, it's kind of nice, you know.
Yep.
Let me bring that other one back up again. What did I do with it?
Was that North?
Back up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder if I can make.
Superimpose it.
I'm going to say that bike over that North American
Yeah.
field.
This one right here. So,
Yeah.
and are they both on now?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, just a little bit. Got to move it a little bit.
Let me shrink this down a little bit. Put them next to each
Yeah,
other.
there you go.
Ah,
So
There.
if we took that and layered it over top of here, that might not
Yeah.
be bad.
That might work.
I like that with the IFMR NA, with the rotary.
With the rotary, yeah.
Yeah, I like this better than.
I do.
Yep, I do too.
I do like that they put their website on it, but I don't know if, well,
Websites can change.
Yeah, I wouldn't put a website on it.
That's their page though. I wouldn't put that on the shirt.
all right, if you can imagine this
Yeah.
in
I
this,
like that.
in this image, okay?
I like
This is
that.
a decent patch. I think this is doable for a patch and a pin
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I agree.
or
Let's get-
embroidery or whatever. I would imagine that's not that hard to do.
No, I would agree.
Get it back downsized again. All right. And for that matter, I could probably contact one of these guys and see where their pins are made and maybe do something like that. It really comes down to making this the decision to go. It's just a matter of Chris and I agreeing. And we were almost there anyway. Let's see what Spain's got. They went with this symbol. And Turkey. Turkey's gone that way too.
Wait a minute,
That looks like
I
Bob
think you
Schreiner,
skipped
doesn't it?
Spain there. Sorry.
Well, let's see if I can bring that up a little better for us. Yeah, not really. Is there a way to make that bigger or not? It looks like it's not going to come up for me. You get the idea anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate the feedback, guys.
Sure.
So
Give me
again,
something to work with.
again, for the recorded purpose, nothing's in stone, okay? Well, guys, we're coming on the hour here.
Yep.
As always, I love seeing you guys. I really do.
And a little
I
something-
love it. I think it's great.
And
Wine's gone, time to leave.
I got a little sip of water mixed with whiskey
Even
left.
though Judy's
Got a
out,
little bit, get
here's
us
the
left.
toast.
So, rather than the four-way test tonight, anybody got a cheer that they want to share with us?
A cheer.
Yeah.
A toast, maybe?
A toast of some sort? That's what I meant.
Nice try.
And my favorite's always, here's to you, here's to me, may we never disagree, and if we do, hell to you, here's to me.
I can drink to that.
I can't do it. If I had wine, I would.
Anybody want to share another one?
I don't think that goes along with selfless service there. But I could be wrong.
Good call there. Good call, Harold. Well, until we meet again, I appreciate you all.
Everybody have a good week.
See you
Have a
next
good
week.
Yep.
Good week.
Take care.
Yeah, right.
Good night.
Hey,
Good
John.
night.
John, stay on, will you?
All right.
Let's see if we can figure out what's going on between you and me here on this thing.
Yeah, people are getting confused.
I'm going to stop the recording, though.
Yep.